Hello RockHeads and welcome back to another episode of Station Master Tycoon. After the first episode, I kind of enjoyed it. You know, I know nothing happened. We just went through the tutorial and got used to sort of like the basic mechanics of the game. So obviously I had to kind of think of a little idea on what to do for our train station. So I did think of a couple of ideas. Now, I did say that we could kind of continue with the default sort of tutorial station that it already gives us. I've just bit my lip. That it gives us. Or we kind of demolish everything and start from the ground up. Now, that is kind of what I've made a start on. Now, I know it looks a little weird to begin with, but we'll roll with it, okay? We'll roll with it. Now, I know kind of in my head what it is we're looking to make. Now, I'm not going to say anything as of yet as to what it is. I want you to kind of guess what you think it is I'm trying to sort of recreate, okay? It's going to be a little bit different, this idea that I've got. I've kind of committed to it, and I'm going to take you on the journey with us, literally, train journey, to see if it will work out or not. So at the minute, this is kind of the basics of what I've got. Now, I've got kind of like a zebra crossing, is kind of what we call it in the UK. I'm not too sure if they had these any other places in the world, possibly, but it's kind of called zebra crossing. Yeah, strange. This red section is going to be something. So it is part of like the road system type of thing, and then we've got the other sort of section over here. Now, I've made a little start on the road. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping this as of yet, but I'm going to continue with it. I might have to resize it or possibly shuffle it around a little bit as the build goes on. But I think for today's episode, I'm going to sort of work a little bit more on what this is kind of going to be. So I'm trying to remember where I was up to last time. Now, obviously, I'm not generating any more cash at the minute because we've got no peeps, we've got no trains, we've got no ticket machines, we've got nothing at all. So I'm going to have to work with the cash that I've got and then hopefully try to make some cash because we're going to need it as the build goes on. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is go back to the floorings. I'm going to go ahead and change the colour. I think it was this colour for the road because I need to complete these. So let me go ahead and finish these little sections here. Now, like I say, I'm kind of limited in a way to what I can do. Some of the materials that I've been wanting to use on the floor kind of won't go the way that I want it to go because most of it is all blocky. I haven't really got any, what are they called? Is it primitives or any sort of shapes that I can manipulate myself? It's only kind of like select a block and rotate. But I know the game is only early and brand new, so I'm hoping in time that we can add some sort of like primitives so that you can kind of manipulate the shape and stuff like that in terms of the flooring and also for the walls as well. But I'm going to roll with it. I'm going to work with what we've got right now. So what I want to kind of do is carry on this kind of road system that I've got. So let me go back to ROBLOX, which is the paving. I'm going to go ahead and select white, and I'm going to kind of match what I was doing over here. So we'll miss 2, and then I was kind of going like 3 along each time. So I don't know if there's a way that you can sort of select the 3 and like kind of duplicate it. If there is a way of doing that, then please let me know in the comments below. But for now, this is kind of like the little system that I'm using. Like I say, it's kind of like my template foundation at the minute that I'm doing. I might need to change it, but I don't know yet. I'm going to just sort of roll with it and see how it goes. Right, okay, so what I did go ahead and do is buy the expansion, the plot expansion and the height expansion game pass as well, because they're both things that I am gonna 100% need. Now, the plot, I needed maximum space, and at the minute it seems pretty good in terms of the area. It kind of goes right to the back there and this way. Now, the original builds, I'm aiming to do it this way because obviously that's where the people are coming in. How it's going to work as a train station, I don't know. But I'm hoping it works out because it's a cool little idea that I've got. And it's kind of different in terms of what you would expect a train station to be. I don't know, but it's going to be interesting to say the least. Right, I've got one more little bit that I need to do here. So another 3 blocks over. Right, okay, so that's kind of like the lines chalked out for the road. I'm just going to go ahead and do this one over here. So I think it was 2 blocks in, 1, 2, and then 3 blocks wide. So we're going to go ahead and do that all the way up, and then I shall fill up the road, or kind of like the tarmac. So I'm kind of using just like the paving for now. I can't really, I mean, you can change the colour to make it look more like road, so you can go black if you want to. You can kind of go like this grey that I've gone for. So there is that done for now. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is change the colour, and then we'll start filling out this road system here. Like I say, this section in the middle, so you've kind of got like, this would be like another road over here, and then you walk across the zebra crossing over the road, and then you've kind of got this middle section here that I'm going to work with as well as time goes on. So let's get this bit sorted there, and then we're going to see if I can zoom out a little bit. We're going to go ahead and extend that all the way up. Oh, my mouse is caught. Right, okay. Bring it in, and is that all the way to the end? Boom, done. Right, okay, and we'll do the same over this side. Drag it all the way up. Done. And then we'll do the same for these roads as well. So yeah, I'm hoping in time, as the game kind of kicks off, that we get some more sort of like items added in terms of things that we can use to build with, different types of blocks, hopefully some sort of primitives, so we can, like I say, manipulate some shapes, so we can get really kind of funky with some building work. That'll be really cool. Right, I need to fix that. Okay, has it actually laid it yet? Right, we'll fix that in a sec. I'm gonna go ahead, do that bit, and then boom, straight up we go. Done. Right, let me just delete that 1 block. Done. Right, okay, has that gone all the way to the end? Right, I've missed that bit there. Right, I think that's okay for now. So let's go ahead and finish this section of the road here. So it's back to flooring, paving. We're gonna fill that in. Duns. And extend it all the way out to the ends. Duns. Right, and there's just be a little case now of just filling in these little gapperoonies as we go along. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. And we'll do that for the other road as well. I think I've just yeeted a block there. Right, we'll sort that out in a sec. Need to fill that section in. Do that bit and that bit. Right, I'll just fix this bit. Otherwise it'll trigger my brain. Floorings, paving. Nope, it's white, isn't it? Go in for the white. Chalk that in. Done's. Right, okay, so I think that's the road done. And I think it's done on this side as well. I'll just check I've filled the ends. Right, no, it's these ones, isn't it? Right, so change colours. Okay, so let's fill in these. Done, done, done. Okay. There probably is an easier way of doing this. There probably is a really easy way of doing it. But we are theirs. We are theirs. Right, okay, so what's next? I think what I want to try and do is get kind of like a bit of a curb on the go. So what I'm going to do is slightly change the colour for now. What's that colour like? Yeah, we'll kind of keep it like that for now. So what I want to try and do is drag it all the way down here. Can I turn the camera? Yep, I can. So I'm going to go right to the edge. Okay, and then I'm going to put another layer on top. All the way down. Okay. Probably not fill the ends in. I'll just quickly check. Yeah, I think it has. Okay. Anything that I've missed, I can always plug the gap. So we've kind of got like a bit of a curb system on the go here, which will kind of lead us up to where the kind of like the building is going to be. So what I'll do for now is I'll delete that. I'm going to go back to flooring and see if we've got like I think there's like ramps, isn't there? So we've got carpet ramp, we've got the brick ramp. So what I'm going to do is I'll delete these up to where that section is, go back to flooring, click on the ramp, and let me just see what way that is actually facing. I think we need to rotate. What way is that? Nope, The other way, that way. Right, okay, so we're going to go ahead and place a little ramp. Everything just looks so huge, doesn't it? Right, okay, click these all along. Now, we could have kept it flat, but I'm going to kind of keep like a little ramp on the go there, because, yeah, let's face it, kind of be like disabled access kind of thing, so to speak. And, yeah, that's kind of it. So, we're going to go ahead and create, where's the paving? So, what I want to do for now is I want to kind of stretch out a little section here. I've got a rough idea of how big I want the foundation to kind of be. It's kind of because I need areas for a couple of trains to come through as well, because that is the whole point of the actual game. But the building in particular is not a traditional train station, shall I say. It's different, okay? So once I've got the foundations laid, I can start focusing on kind of like the interior of the building type of thing. Right, so we've got kind of like the edge of where things are going to start happening. Now, there is additional things that I want to kind of add, which means, to be honest, I'm probably going to have to kind of remove this. So I'm going to go back to paving. I'm going to kind of use this. So what I'm going to try and do is have kind of like a bay, a couple of bays. So hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go one more. So we can kind of have like a bus bay type of thing going in. So again, I might need to resize this, but this is kind of what I'm going to go with for now. So I'll add another one, but we need to space it out a bit. I'll kind of go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One over. Right, we'll kind of space that out a little bit. How many was that? 6 along. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to go back down again. No, I've messed it up. Right, delete. I'm going to delete that. We need to go one more up, don't we? So we'll delete them as well. Right, so we get back to the blockies. One up and one up again. Right, that's it. We're on it now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to drop these down to there. So with that, what I'm going to have to do now is to kind of take out this here. And I might have to add a bit of a ramp in there, possibly. I don't know. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to kind of fill it in with more of the blocks. So we'll kind of stretch these across. And then what I'll need to do is kind of have this going a bit further up. So we'll kind of double up what I just did here. And then that means what I'll probably have to do is raise the foundation up to match everything as well. So what we'll go ahead and do here, we'll add another layer of blocks on top, stretch that across. There we go. And we've kind of got a little base system on the go at the minute. So we're just going to fill it in. I'll probably change the colour and stuff on it as well. So these are going to be sort of makeshift bays, either for taxis, where they can kind of park up, or for buses. So that means we'll have to create either some sort of decor on the go for, if it's kind of like a taxi rank, or we could probably have both. Yeah, we could probably have both. So we could have kind of like 2 bus bays on one side and kind of like a little bit of a taxi rank on the go for the other side as well. So we'll probably start about here. So if we use that kind of same system again, was it 1, 2, 3, 4 up? And then what we can kind of do is kind of like drag it along a little bit. And then kind of have it coming back down to there. And then if I remove this section, delete floor, can I just drag that out? That'll make life so much easier right now. There we go. Right, okay, so if I put a little blocky block for the flooring there on the corner, and then kind of double up again, drag that over, dump them in there, and then I'll fill this in. And I'll probably add, I'll probably add a bit of a road colour on there. In fact, I could probably do that now. Have it kind of matching. No, it's the colour, isn't it? That. Can I select the whole section? Yeah, boy. Right, okay, so it kind of keeps that there. And then I'm going to have to kind of have some lines going over here just so that it kind of separates the area as well. So that's all matching. Lovely jubbly. Right, okay. Put that in there. And there we have it. Right, so what I need to do now is I need to fill out this section as well. So let's go back to the flooring. Can I copy that eyedropper? Yes, I can indeed. Right, zoom out a little bit. I'm going to bring that all the way up there. Is that as far as it'll go? Oh, God, I went up the plot, didn't I? Right, up again. Right to the edge. I think it's about there. Yes, it's allowed me to do it there. Right, okay, and here as well. So I'm hoping I don't have to change the layout too much because this center section is kind of needed for something. Nothing important, but it just adds a little bit to the actual game. So, yeah, so that is basically the foundation sort of done for the outside area for what I need at the minute. So again, I know it doesn't resemble a train station. You could say it resembles the outside of a train station, kind of. We've kind of got what's going to be for kind of like a bus bay. In fact, we'll probably swap it round because these would have to be the tiniest buses in the world. So I'm thinking this is going to be kind of like a bus bay for 2 buses. And then we've got kind of like little individual bays for like taxis, if you want to say, to kind of pull in. So obviously I need to add a little bit more to these. I need to get a couple of maybe 2 bus stops here. This then is going to start leading on to where the actual build is going to take place. So I think with all that being said, I am going to leave it there for now. And if you would like to see another video where I come back and start making a start on the actual building, then please let me know in the comments below. And if you did like this video, then please make sure to like it and subscribe it. But until the next time, my friends, take care. Bye-bye.